And in this stream, we will be covering the entire, or not the entire Fallout 4. I'm not that good at Fallout, or not good at pinball. I'm good at Fallout, not good at pinball.
War never changes.
So this one is you're the sole survivor of Vault 1. Yeah, okay, this is Fallout 4. Not my most favorite Fallout in the world, but a good Fallout game. Still good. There aren't many bad Fallout games. It's very difficult to make a bad Fallout game. Well, it's actually very easy to make a bad Fallout game.
This is the age of the super mutant.
Alright, so we got super mutants. Nice. We also got a creepy symbol monkey. Also nice. Okay, this is a bit more than... And...
Glad to have you with me.
Okay, we're gonna randomize that next time, because this is a bit much. Alright, so I should mention these boards come out next week. On, I want to say it's probably Wednesday because that's when I got the code, but it might also be next Thursday because I got the code very late last night.
Nice.
But at any rate, all right. So far, it actually seems like a very good board. Now, for those who do not know the Fallout universe, I'm about to give you a crash course because I love Fallout. All right. So Fallout 1, yeah, we're starting there. Begins with a vault dweller of Vault, I want to say it was Vault 13? Yeah, Vault 13. After the water chip to the vault completely malfunctioned and broke.
You die now, human.
Oh shit, what's going on? And
Let's hurry this
the entire point of Fallout 13, or not Fallout 13, Fallout 1, is to get a new water chip, but also stop, or not stop, but also not give your position away for your vault to the super mutants, who have a special, like, radioactive goo. Hey, we got a bobblehead.
Focus.
Who have basically a goo that makes more super mutants.
So I take it there's another job.
I can't say for certain if every super mutant comes from the same goo, but from what I understand, they basically do. It's a very consistent, very, very common mutation because super mutants abduct people and they'll just dump them in the goo, and then they have more super mutants. And anyone can become a super mutant, basically. So the point of Fallout 1 is to get a new water chip while also not giving yourself away. Now, there's more to it than that. Of course, there's companions, there's dog meat, there's so many more characters. Not so many more characters, I think there's like only a couple companion characters. I don't want to give too much away, but it is a good basic RPG. Not good basic RPG, there's actually a very like systematic way you have to play it if you want to win. Because again, you can't give your position away. You can't be like, oh, I'm from Vault 13, and then say where Vault 13 is. If you do that, you will lose. Because the super mutants will find out, and they will come and they will kill you. They will kill your entire vault, and they will turn everyone into super mutants. Well, not kill your entire vault, but they'll turn everyone into super mutants, which is the bad ending, apparently. Which is the bad ending, unfortunately. You don't get to play the super mutant; you just get turned into one, and then that's it. And that's the end of the game. Fallout 2 is a bit more difficult to explain because there's so much more in Fallout 2 than there is in Fallout 1. Like, it's kind of like comparing apples to oranges. Well, Fallout 1 was a very linear RPG where you have a goal.
Depending on what it is.
Well, level up the Brotherhood. Or level up that. I don't know what that was. I think that was the Railroad. Because Fallout 2 has so much you can do in it. Oh my god. If Fallout 1 was bare bones, Fallout 2 is like, I don't know, a Thanksgiving turkey next to like the entire feast. It is so much. And if you don't know what you're doing, Fallout 2 gets ridiculous. Like, you can end up just doing nothing for a long, long time.
Bingo.
Like, just because you have nothing else to do but play stuff in Fallout 2, because there's so much stuff to find and so much stuff to do. Again, there's just way too much in Fallout 2 to explain what you're doing, which is a bit ridiculous when you think about it.
Ready to go.
And yeah, I think what you're trying to do is find an eating kit, or is it a get? I think it's a get. Yeah, which is basically an eating kit. What happens if you use it? It basically explodes.
Payment for this?
Explodes, kinda, and it creates life. It just reconfigures everything into like new life.
That was close.
The thing that sucks is that I think after Fallout 3, which we'll get to, Gex weren't. Was it a Gex or an eating Gex? I can't even remember the name of the stuff because it's been so long since I played Fallout 2. I need to go on GOG and play that. But anyways, Fallout 2 had you finding just basically a way to replenish. And it's just a little, basically the desert, because you're in the, you're not in the capital waste, you are in the, California wastes, I believe.
Nice.
No, you're in Nevada. That's right, you're in Nevada. You have to give me a few minutes, because, again, I just woke up maybe like 20 minutes ago, and I'm desperately trying to, no! I didn't see where it was going.
Game, human. Having fun?
Yeah, that's the end.
Game's over.
Yeah. So you don't have to, like, in Fallout 2, you don't have to be as cautious as you are in Fallout 1, because you don't really have a place to go back to. Well, you do, but it's not, like, easy to find. I think you have to, like, cross a broken bridge or something. And super mutants aren't as prevalent anymore, because more vaults have opened and more super mutants have been taken out, and they're not really in that part of the world, because I believe it's like 100 years after Fallout 1. We got strong. Oh, we're female this time. Sweet.
Ice cold.
I always like playing female characters more, because what you tend to get with a male character is they just tend to be gruff. Like, that's it. That's their only, like, character traits. They tend to be gruff, while female characters show a more wide range of emotion.
Nice.
Which is a lot more interesting than just talking like this, smoking cigars, cars and whatnot. You know, getting a full range of emotion, and it tends to be a lot more interesting to play. Which is, again, why I tend to play them. But at any rate, I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, Fallout 2, great game, very, very long. You can spend hundreds of hours in Fallout 2 and still not do everything. How it's done is that you have to, like, randomly explore for the map, like, go across it, and you'll get just random encounters with weird things. I know the,
Effigies work, depending on what it is.
no mission available, hit mini loops to activate missions.
I'll work with you then.
I think we have a Road to Freedom Railroad quest. Yep. But Fallout 3,
Let's hurry this up.
there definitely wasn't. Oh yeah, it actually shows us getting, like, dipped in, I guess, your immune view when we lose in the top left-hand corner. We are going to beat our score again. That was a magical run. This doesn't seem like a super high scoring board, because usually, you know, or it seems like, no, this seems like a perfect scoring board. There is just a perfect amount of points you get for doing everything, and it's fantastic. I have to figure out how to hit that push up there. And it looks like just if you do well, you will get a lot of points, which we did well really the first time. This is actually the first time I'm talking about the board. I am sorry, but I've been so wrapped up in talking about Fallout lore that I completely and utterly forgot to talk about the board.
Coca-Cola.
It's a very, very good board.
Excellent.
That sucks.
Lock and load. Let's do this.
Yeah, I don't even know what we did to get like the 8 million points we were getting. I think we were hitting like an iBot or something. It's like Super Jackpot hit iBot for like 7 million. I don't remember hitting it, but we might have.
Nice. Minutemen have a job for me. Perfect.
Alright, that's interesting. We opened the vault. Oh yeah, Fallout 2, I think... Again, I can't even see the plot because it's so late game that you find like certain plot threads. And I don't know how to activate the I don't even know what the critical path is in that game. Again, I think it's just getting a Gek. Garden of Eden Creation. Yeah, it's Garden of Eden Creation Kit. That's what a Gek is. I was actually kind of right. Right in that regard. But yeah. Fallout 2, you're getting a Garden of Eden Creation Kit. I believe. I think that's what you're going after. Fallout 3, you're trying to find your dad who left the vault.
Having fun? Stupid noises.
I've had a few interesting moments.
We're done. Alright, let's restart again. I'm gonna be doing each floor for 45 minutes or so. Gonna create a character.
Glad to have you with me.
So we have Hancock. I love him. Hancock's like one of my favorite characters. Definitely has a really good backstory. Like, Hancock is... If you never got to know Hancock or he disappeared from your game, well, I am sorry, but you really should have gotten to know Hancock. He's probably one of the best characters in the game. Especially like story-wise. Yeah, Fallout 3, you're just trying to find your dad in the capital wastes, and then you confront the president and you give clean water to the wastes. And that's all there was to Fallout 3, unfortunately. There's a lot more. There's a lot of side quests, there's a lot of stuff to do, but there's just... I think the plot is a little too cut and dry for my taste. Like, I like an RPG whose plot doesn't really reveal itself until like the last... Or like, whose true plot doesn't reveal itself until like the last few hours of the game. Like, I want to be 10 hours in and then told, hey, go save super intelligent death claws. That's interesting to me. Oh, so that had super intelligent death claws. Oh. Repair armor, fix armor. Cure radiation.
Sorry, I don't have the caps.
Here, human.
How much caps do I have? I have no caps.
You.
How do I leave? There it is.
That's all for now.
That kind of sucks, but at any rate... Oh, I got a friend request. I hope that sorted out and automatically in chat.
Let's do this.
Oh god, I just choked on my coffee. But yeah, Fallout 3, it's lots of local cut and dry for me.
Ice cold.
And it's definitely, if you stay on the critical path in Fallout 3, you can beat it in, like, I think my quickest time in Fallout 3 was like 10 hours.
Nothing to eat.
It's just something I don't appreciate when the plot's a little too cut and dry. Fallout 4, though, was a bit weirder, or a bit better, I should say, because while the plot was cut and dry, you know, find your son, there was also 1,000 different factors that came in, a bunch of plot twists, a bunch of, like, there's a bunch of different things that happened that made you, like, care about different characters, made you do different things. There were a few things that were mismanaged in Fallout 4, I'll say that right now. I messed up. Wow.
I've had a few interesting moments.
I had one cap that entire time. I will say, alright. That's Codsworth. I honestly don't know what the stats do in this, besides like maybe be a bit of extra fluff. Because I haven't been able to figure out what they do, unfortunately. I'm getting progressively worse at this board the more I play it. But that's me. It's not on the board. This is a good board. Bethesda is a good company. This is a good board. Or if you like what you see right now and you like what's going on, go ahead and think about purchasing it. Maybe, I don't know if there's pre-orders for this, but you can probably like put it on a wish list or just watch it manually.
Nice.
Oh, he opened the vault. Oh my god, I haven't taken my arm and mixed up.
Ready to go.
But anyways, yeah, Fallout 4 is a lot of fun. I don't want to spoil it because it came out last year. Jeez, it's not quite at the mark where you start spoiling things quite yet. That's like the 4-year mark where you start spoiling stuff.
Nothing to do. Nothing
Like until it's about 4 years old, you cannot start spoiling a game. That's my rule. I could just sit here and talk about like Psychonauts and spoil that to high hell.
That was close.
But I will say right now, I'm not going to, because that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this board, and we're talking about Fallout. Fallout as a whole it's a really good series. Mind you, there are a few choices
Nice.
I don't agree with, like how in Fallout 1 and 2 they had full civilizations, and once Bethesda got off, like, and like mud adobes and stuff, like, which were awesome.
Railroad requires
Once
my
Bethesda
attention.
got a hold of it, they kind of stopped doing that. Like, the design notes for some of like the Fallout 2 stuff is like, this is just a city that they've made in the wake of the apocalypse.
Sure. I'm game.
And the apocalypse like a few hundred years ago, so now they have like mud houses again because people know how to build those. Or they figured it out over a course of hundreds of years. But like, in Fallout 4, this is the most prevalent in like Fallout 4. Everyone just kind of lives in ramshackled huts. Wow. I didn't really experience that time. Oh my god, my score is going down increasingly. I don't think we're gonna make it to 45 minutes of this board. Awesome, dog meat, easier loot. I don't know what that means. This board has made nothing. Like, there's so much going on with this board, I don't know what easier loot means. Does it mean easier bonuses? I can get behind that.
Nice.
Unless, like, if I'm not looking, I can get, like, a bunch of new stuff for my character over there.
Come on. Focus.
Who is actually kind of the quality of Fallout 4. Did they rip the character? The default character design for their individual character from this? From like the actual game? Did Bethesda assembling the models, or is that made in-house? Either way, it's very cool to see it here. Yeah, this board is... I can't even say it's my favorite board yet, because I haven't played any of the Bethesda boards. I'm going into this very, very blind. No!
What happened?
At least you're funny.
Lock and
Those who are
load.
just joining us, I got like or some insane number like that and beat like all of my friends' high scores on this board on my first try, and now I can't even get past 5 million.
So bored here.
I think it's because
Nothing to
what ends up
do.
happening is that I focus on the ball and just hitting it my first run of these boards, and the next few runs I try to focus on hitting stuff, and that never works out for me. I should definitely just stop trying to hit stuff and just try to hit the ball. God, that Sunbathing monkey is creepy.
The railroad
It has been
requires my
creepy ever
attention.
since its inception. What was it, New Vegas? New Vegas. Now, that was a Fallout game to freaking... Oh my god. That's probably one of the best Fallout games. First of all, it had just... Everyone was like living in like houses and stuff, so immediately what they did in Fallout 2 and what they didn't do in Fallout 3 was remedied there. Because, you know, society had recovered. Unlike every other Fallout game where society is still living in burnt out houses. in, like, the ruins of old cities. People in Fallout New Vegas were actually living in, like,
I could use
houses.
work, depending on what it is.
I haven't been able to do this in a while.
I'll work with you then.
Yeah, I'll do railroad, because I think railroad just by default you can get railroad. Which kind of sucks. I'd love to have been able to join another faction. Get back here.
Let's hurry this up.
Nope.
What's in the cache?
Oh yeah, I clicked some bottle caps. I don't know how many, because is the counter over there, the 01, is that my bottle cap counter, or is that just for show?
What I miss?
I failed the quest, oh well.
Alright, in you go.
Faction multi-ball loft. Nice. Yeah, it's up, it's not open. Oh well. Oh yeah, New Vegas, it had you not playing as a bolt blower, which was nice. You were just kind of playing as a dude who got shot in the face. Oh, that sucks. The super bonus is right there. Or super jackpot.
I've had a few interesting
Oh well,
moments.
that was ball 3. Yeah, as you can see, oh yeah, 21,000. I beat the other person's score by like 90,000, like almost exactly 90,000. It's actually like 89,000 and some change, but I'm proud of it. Oh god, I am starved for that. Coffee loop. Valentine. Follow cash from Ramp Shop. Oh, there are little portraits right there. That's where our companion is. I was wondering where they were. Oh, there's another flipper up there. I need to remember to utilize that, because that ball comes through that gate really slow. I need to figure out what that does now.
Just tell me where you keep the nukes.
We don't have any caps. We can't
That's
use the
all?
shop. I don't even know what the shop does. Like, I don't know how to take damage or fight in this, which is really weird to say for a game of pinball. How do I fight in pinball?
Nuka-Cola, ice cold.
I don't know why my character just said Nuka-Cola ice cold. I'm going to assume he got a Nuka-Cola. But yeah, New Vegas was where the series like got a new leg, because while Fallout 3 was New Vegas was amazing. New Vegas had a very clear-cut plot, but then it just split into like several different parts as you went up it. There's the faction system, which was honestly like one of the best systems Bethesda's ever put into a game, is the faction system. I wish they had brought that back for Fallout 4.
I'm just looking for supplies.
Do I have any bottle caps now? I have 4. Anything 4 bottle caps? No.
That's all for now.
We only have bottle caps because we have Valentine, because he's giving us caps as we go up ramps. I'm not going to be accepting friend requests on stream. I will be looking at them when I
The
get off.
Institute wants my help.
If you wrote like an actual custom message, then I might
So I take it
accept
there's
your friend
another
request.
job.
But if you just did the default message, then you probably aren't going to be accepted. That's my rule. If you spent time to actually, like, you know, send me a nice message, then yeah, I'll probably accept your request.
Bingo.
But if you didn't, then, well, can't really say much. You're lost. Really didn't want to be turned that much.
Nice.
No! Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, we broke 10 million that time. That's way better than I did on ball 1 the first run. If we beat our high score this time, I'll just end this board here and we'll go over to the next one. If not, there's still quite a few... got quite a lot of time left. Alright. I'm not quite aware of what the individual, like, missions do. It looks like he's not... the mutant isn't shooting this time. is okay, I guess. Again, it's hard to make an assessment what the different missions are when it's very bare bones. Oh, shoot the shining lights to find a bobblehead. That's what the mission is. Oh man, the shoot again thing left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! How'd I mess that up? Alright. Looks like we might be playing one more round of this before our time is up. Actually, we still have 20 minutes. What am I saying? This board has been very fun. I will say that. This board has been a huge adventure. It felt kind of like a Fallout adventure. Like, we're just finding things on our own. We're doing quests that I have no clue, like, to get bobbleheads, and very interesting.
What it is.
No missions.
I'll work with you then.
Oh, we can do the Institute. Awesome.
Let's hurry this up.
I don't know how to hit those mission things. I don't know how to go into that hole. I only know how to go out of it. I'm not going to meet anyone at Libertalia. I am sorry. Is that the mission where... I can't spoil anything. Sorry. That's... Well, I'm talking about the other Fallout, not Fallout 4. Oh no, I did it.
Trying to shut you up for good.
You hit like a rat roach.
Careful.
I like it to stop going in that hole. Thank you.
You disappear. No fair. That sound. What is it?
I think I've had enough of fighting. Helping you
awesome.
is becoming a habit.
And we just set a new record. Alright. So it looks like this is going to be our last round for this board. I'm going to set a precedent that if I can beat my high score twice, or I can beat the high score and then beat it again, or at least set new records, then we're going to end it off early. So I think we'll round it out to 30 minutes. So we're going to do one more board, or one more game. Then I'm going to stop the stream and go on to the Skyrim board? Yeah, it's the Skyrim board. I don't know much about Elder Scrolls, but I didn't play the earlier games. This is like,
Glad to have you with
the only reason I know... Oh, we have dog meat.
I'm game.
Yay! He's in the photo! We have a photo of a dog on the ground. I love it. Awesome. Yeah, I guess I'll talk about dog meat since we got him. Which is one thing I want to talk about. I didn't think we'd get him. But yeah, dog meat is a recurring character from Fallout 1, and he's in every game. He is only not killable in Fallout 4.
I'm just looking for supplies.
We don't have any bottle caps. I'll say that right now. We just gotta leave.
That's all?
That's the equivalent of walking into a 7-Eleven, then immediately realizing we don't have any money and turning around and leaving. But yeah, Dogmeat is a recurring character throughout all the Fallout games. It is said that every Dogmeat is like related to the first Dogmeat. The first Dogmeat, I don't know if he canonically dies in Fallout 1. I wouldn't say that. There's actually a glitch where I hit the wrong one. Oh well. There's actually I want to say it's a glitch, or it's an intended feature that in Fallout 1 you're going through laser gates to get to I don't remember what it was, like get into a lab or something, and it's like the last portion of the game. And if you keep going, they don't open long enough for Dogmeat to follow you through one. So once you are through one, Dogmeat kind of starts trying to go towards you as the screen scrolls, but he gets forced into like an energy gate, and he will eventually die just from the tick damage of touching the energy gate. Which isn't good, because you can't really save him, you can't really do anything. And a lot of people argue that's why the Dogmeat in later games is not related to the Dogmeat in the first game, because the Dogmeat in the first game, you don't know if he's mated or not. So it's kind of up in the air whether or not all Dogmeats are related. I like to think they are. I like to think it's a long dog line where Dogmeat's actually the hero. Where you're the companion and Dogmeat's the one that does everything. Dogmeat's like the important one because he's the hardest to keep alive. I mean, it's hard to keep them alive. Clearly, they're important. Only the people who are hard to keep alive are important. Loyal people are important. I'm getting terrible. I'm sorry. That was terrible.
Time to go.
Rage! Rage!
I haven't hit any of these shining lights. Come on, hit one.
You can do better than that.
I hit a bunch of mutants. I didn't find bobblehead, unfortunately. Oh, yes, I did!
Excellent.
I had the luck bobblehead.
Sure.
Awesome.
With payment for this?
Okay. No! The ball! Why? Oh. Well, I guess that's the end of that run.
Lock and load.
Oh,
Let's
we have
do
another
this.
ball. What? What ball are we on? Is ball 3? Or ball 2? It's ball 3, okay. See, it looks like we got a nice round 30 minutes off this. I am not going to say I'm good enough to keep this ball going to be our score again. If I do, that'd be a miracle.
Noises!
Nice. You may have a job for me.
Yeah, the super jackpot, just as we got it. Ah,
Die now, you
as we got where it was. Could be. That's unfortunate. If our character somehow dies, will we also lose the board?
Bring it on.
Like, that's kind of an important question.
Hey, you disappear! No fair!
Because I don't know if there's actually, like, damage in this. Or I don't know where it registers to.
Careful. Let's hurry this
So,
up.
yeah, that's an interesting
I think
thought.
I've had enough fighting.
Can we die? I mean, that'd be pretty ball-outy, because, let's face it... Oh, wow, we do actually have a health bar, like, on the left and right of the
Use
flippers.
one, depending on what it is. I'll work with you now.
No! Oh, we were so close to beating our record the third time.
Having fun?
Oh well.
Game's over.
Stick around, because while I am going to turn off the stream real quick, and like, it's going to be back in like maybe 2 minutes. So stick on the channel, look around, wait for me to come back. Oh, look at that. Team score, nice and high. We've got a really nice score, though it looks like Tupperware is actually still playing. Ooh, that might be dangerous. Alright, Retro and I'll see you guys later. Sim Righteous. Rate contract, good stuff, and I'll be back in like 5 seconds.